Hello, hello. Welcome to the Foam Roll and Stretch class, hosted by me, Amy, from Mastro Stretch. So today we're doing a full body stretch. So we're going to use the technique Ki-Hara resistance stretching that I love and use with all my clients. And it's a super effective type of stretching. It's probably a little known, but we're going to build strength as we stretch. So what you're going to need today, we're going to hit a little bit of upper body, a little bit of lower body. So we're just going to kind of do kind of like a compound stretch, if you want to call it that. So what you're going to need, maybe a strap, maybe not, because we're going to do this kind of bind, or a strap or towel or something. And then also I'm going to use this 10-pound kettlebell. But you just need something to kind of hold on to. So if you're lying on the floor, which we will be, you can grab underneath your couch or a chair and just kind of hold on underneath like a door frame, anything like that, just so you can grab on and get some leverage. The weight, I don't have anything to hold on to here, so I'm just going to use the weight. So go ahead and grab that, grab a towel or a strap, and just make sure you position your mat to where you can kind of hold underneath the bed, underneath the couch, something like that, when we do our stretches. So we're not going to foam roll today. We're just going to do some stretches. So we're going to go in just a little cold, but that's what's great about Ki-Hara resistance stretching is that you're going to activate the muscle first before we stretch it out. So that's always how we work. We want to contract the muscle and warm it up a little bit, turn it on, and then we're going to stretch it under resistance. So go ahead and get your stuff. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always leave a comment, and you can always say hi in the comment section, and also just let me know where you're from. And it's always cool to see where people are tuning in from. So let's get to it. Let's start with an upper body stretch. So this one is really great. It's going to get it's a nice spinal twist, but also going to help the neck. So if you have some neck stuff going on, if you feel tight through here, which most of us are, we're not moving this area too much. So it gets stiff and tight, and that's actually a common cause of neck tension. So we're going to come into this position. You're going to step forward with one leg, this kneeling position, and then you're going to take the same arm through. Let me actually face this way. Go on your right side, you're going to take your right arm through, and then you're going to bind, okay? So not everybody's going to be able to do that. This is where the strap comes in handy. So you're going to take your right, I'm on my left, but take your right, and then you're going to grab with a strap, okay? So you're going to try to get in that position as best you can. And this one's a little weird. So let me demonstrate, and then we're going to try it. So basically, we're going to start with that knee paved in a little bit, and then you're going to take your elbow and push out. So we're going to stretch the shoulder blade area as well as get into a spinal twist. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to push out with the elbow. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we're going to go into the stretch. So I hope that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get in that position. Bind. I have long arms. If you have short arms, this binding might be more difficult for you. If you have more mass, it might be a little more difficult for you. So just modify it as needed. Grab that towel. Now, go ahead, push the knee in, and then you're going to take your elbow and push out. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. Go ahead and push out. 1 more time. Push out. Now, keep the contraction between the leg and the arm. You're going to push the knee in. You're going to twist. You're going to pull away from your leg. So you're lengthening through the shoulder blade. And then let's repeat that. Push the arm and the leg together. Move the leg in, twist, and lengthen. And 1 more time. Keep that resistance, twist, and lengthen. And relax. Okay, let's switch sides. So the stretches we're doing today, I don't do very often or teach very often. So this is glad we're doing this. So let's go ahead and bind on the other side. Again, bind the best you can. One side might be a little more difficult than the other. And then let's start with that leg across, a little bit across. And then I want you to push that leg out with your elbow. 2 more times, push. 1 more time, push. Now, let's keep pushing the leg and elbow together. Let's start to rotate and lift. Repeat that. Rotate and lift away from the leg. And then 1 more time. Lift away from the leg as you rotate. And release. So it's going to get a nice spinal twist and then also help the shoulder blade area as well. And hopefully the neck. Now, next one. Let's go kind of working down. Now we're going to work, it's going to be another twist. And we're going to work the chest and the legs, like the hip area as well. So this is where you need to hold on to something. I'm going to just lay this kettlebell down and create some space here. Let me know if you guys can still see me. Actually, I need to move this over. So we're going to make this half of an X position. Okay, still got to scoot over. Did not account for the length of my arms. Okay. So you're making like this, almost this X position. This is where we're going to end up, long. Okay. So this weight is just kind of anchoring my arm down. We're going to bring the legs up. We're going to start in a stretch position. Also, bonus, ab exercise. All right, so you're going to grab on to underneath the couch, which I actually like better than the weight, and then lift the legs up. And then you can relax and come down. Now, you can also bend the legs if you need to bend the legs, or somewhere in the middle. And then again, grab on to underneath that couch, push the arm down into the floor, lift the legs. All right, this is our strength phase, our activation phase. Again, lift. So really grip underneath that couch. Now keep gripping underneath that couch and then slowly go down. Take your top leg, see if you can really stretch it out. Try to keep the shoulder down as you're going into that stretch. Lift back up. Repeat that 2 more times. Push and lengthen. You're going to feel that in the top of the hip, stretching those abs out. And then keep pushing down with your arm. So try not to let that arm pop up too much. And then back up. And then release. And then we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to flip. And hopefully you can see me. Give me a thumbs up if you can. You were able to see all that, because I didn't know if I had enough space there in the camera view. Another way I like to do this is by forcefully pressing back without any weight. But continue to do that, even if you are using the couch. So you're constantly pushing this arm down into the floor. Okay, we're going to start in the stretch position, contract to lift up. 2 more times. Contract and lift up. And then last one, contract and lift up. Now, keep that grip, create this tension, create that resistance. Slowly lower and really stretch it out. And then back up. Again, you need to bend the legs. Feel free to bend the legs. Stretch it out and lift. And 1 more time. And lift and release. All right. So now let's get into our leg. One of my favorite leg one. Often not a favorite one though. So you're going to need that couch. If you're near your couch, go ahead and bring your mat real close to your couch. I'm going to use the wall, which you can also use. And let me just grab my little socks here for a little cushion. All right, so real perfect if you're near a couch, because it's going to be nice and cushioned for your foot. But if you're using a wall, you're going to maybe need to cushion up that foot a little bit. And then go ahead and step forward with the other leg. Now, make sure you got enough cushion on your knee. And less intense, you're going to move, to make it less intense, move the knee away from the wall. More intense, you can scoot it back. If you're struggling with balance, go ahead, take that out of the equation, hold on to something, because I want you to feel this in the back leg. Here we go. We're going to activate the muscle 3 times. So you're going to push into the wall and push your body forward. You're going to feel this turn on. Again, push forward. Relax, bring it back 3 times. Push forward. Now, keep pushing into the wall. You're going to play that little tug of war and shoot the hips back. Bring the body back. Squeeze your butt, tuck it under. Try to flatten this part of the hip. Do that 2 more times. Push forward. Keep pushing. Play that little tug of war. Don't overarch the back too much. Maybe lift the arm up if you want more intensity. And then repeat 1 more time. Push, so you get a little more full body. And then keep pushing. And again, kind of reach it up, stretch it out so you start to feel it all along that fascial line. And release. All right, switching sides. And again, one side is usually going to be a little more intense than the other. Very normal. So let's activate that muscle. Like my right side is a little more, feels a little more intense here. So go ahead, push into the couch or wall or whatever you're using. Relax, bring it back. Again, you want to feel the front of the quad working, turning on. Should be contracting. Do that 3 times. Keep pushing with your foot. Play that little tug of war and bring it back. Squeeze the butt and feel that stretch along the front of the quad. I knew this was going to happen. The leaf blower. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm sure you can. And they've been coming later and later in my apartment complex. And I knew this was going to happen one day. Usually they end like right before I start this class, but not today. They started right at the end of class, but that's okay. All right, so you're stretching that out 3 times. Squeeze that butt, flatten the front of the hip. Maybe lift that arm. Let's go ahead and do 1 more since I was chatting. Push forward. Keep pushing forward. I'll talk louder. And then bring it back for the stretch. And release. All right, let's go ahead and release that. So that's our 3 stretches for today. Just a real quick class. So you're getting spinal twist, chest stretch, you're getting a scapular stretch, and a quad stretch. So it hits really big muscles, and the spinal twists are really nice. It just kind of squeezes things and makes it looser, and hopefully the neck feels a little bit better. So that's it for today, our little Ki-Hara full body stretch class. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm talking, I get out of breath. Just so you know, if you would like a stretch routine for your neck, your hips, and your lower body, I do have a free stretch routine program out there at my website. It's MastroStretch.com/free stretch. The link is in the comments or the details of this video. Please share this video with somebody. Tag somebody that you think would appreciate this video and spread the word, because you know, let's help people get stretched out and build strength at the same time. So if you know somebody that would like this, please share it, leave a comment, say hi, all the things. And until next week, bye for now.